City workforce again? Another logistics manager who wants a fancy desk. Ooh, you're good at what you do. Okay, I didn't realize... How many more do we have coming? Just the 3, I think. I thought I just did 2. Apparently I did 3. We'll see. I put Tio on training as well, since it's the weekend and they can't be working here anyway, because the headquarters is forced to close on weekends, so you're just in training then. It's whatever. And... the... Apparently we have a hand truck in here now. Good to know. The meeting table, I think, has to go. Just move this. You're fine. I like the sofa being there. But I think I have to do, like, one of these deals here with... Whoops. Those guys. And look at that, you can still chat to each other. How convenient. I hope you're friends. And then place the desks. One of you just gets a wall to look at. They've still got their coffee machine, which can be conveniently located there. I think they're set and fine. So, with a delivery coming then... tomorrow? Was that actually happening? Day 49 at midnight. Okay, huge load of stuff to fill up the warehouse. You're set doing all of that. Yeah, okay, cool. Runs out in empty. We don't have any of the warehouse stock for it. Okay, so if today goes well, which, I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Pick up a proper register, see what that does for us for throughput, and see if I can get away with having just one employee working then. I don't think this is the place that's got what I need. I think I need the other appliance store down south. And then a big reorganization of employees is in order. If I can use just the one register, we can just do like a few full-time employees and we'll be set. All nicely packed up in this one box. Whoa. It's like a big do-it-yourself kit. We'll place that. I think I can place it down here and that'll be okay for like customers coming through. Just scoot these a bit to make a little more room. Yeah. Because then the customers can queue, like, into the store, but also not have to walk so far for, when they do their weird reset thing. It is a little bit strange how there's shelves behind the registers now, but whatever. We also have, looks like a bunch of training finished up. Oh god, okay. Continue training. You guys are going to be so good. I think we're okay to fire some people here pretty soon. Bizman. I want to look at, not the warehouse, our store. This register is 30 points, which is what we would need. Okay, cool. So I can get away with just having one employee then. What happened here? Oh. What's all that about? Why is it so low? I wonder if it's not counting because I wasn't like in the business actively watching customers or something. Whoops. F the fridge. There we go. Oof. Fighting my way through. Cheap flowers should be fine, though. I think everything should be in stock still until tomorrow. Guess I'll assign myself here and we'll see how this works. They just kind of crowd it. Actually, they don't really form a proper queue. I think some of them are actually trying to shop at this counter from here. This is all very strange. Well, yeah, I can handle quite some customers here, though. Okay, you know, that seems alright. I'm gonna remove content. Can you stop working here? And then unassign myself. What are you doing? Okay, fine. I'll do it tomorrow then. Whatever. Put this lamp back. Alright. There. Pack it up. 16,000 profit. That sounds incredible. And also the crud arrived. So we should have... There's like not a lot of great ways to arrange all this stuff currently. These windows that keep popping up all the time, dude. Oh, I really hate it. And there's the speaker. So this is just a bunch of like spare paper bags and the cabinets, registers. I'm gonna see if I can bring this over to the warehouse then. And we'll just store it for another business. I think, whoops, that ought to work right. Seems to work no problem. So we've got that kind of in like a deep storage then, I suppose. Ugh. And you're still looking like 51 to 60. Plenty of space. A lot of that'll be dropped off to our business then, I assume, at midnight. And that should be enough to get us through the entire week. Maybe not quite as much because our customer service has gone up, so people have a better experience, so we're expected to be getting a few more customers in who may be buying more product at all at once. So I think we should be like just short, actually. Man, I was closing the menu. I was having trouble clicking the X. Get out of the way. Or even am I? I'm lost. Okay. Well, I guess sleep, TV, train people, and then Monday we can contact... Yeah, Monday at 8. We can contact the other seaside or whatever and see about getting like a paper bag and soda can delivery. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessary really. Like, they're cheap enough just to buy. I don't know. I guess it depends what I can pick them up for from an import-export depot. If it's like literally just pennies where it's effectively free. I don't know. What? Oh, shoot. Right. Whoops. So, Bizman, acts of kindness. Schedule, because we have a new register. It's a checkout counter now. So yeah, our schedules are all messed up. But hey, that's okay. I got a lot of part-timers. I think I got 2 full-timers. Okay, part-timers fired. I got 2 full-timers working this register. They do a little bit of cleaning before they come in. I've still got a bunch of other people coming in for training. You are a part-timer. You're out of here. So here's 2 more full-timers that are being trained up then. For a second business at some point. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And when you finish up training, then we can possibly assign you. I don't know. Have a fresh food. I will hang out here and keep an eye on things and just see how everything works with this register. Because, yeah, they walk to the front door and then it's like it's a shorter... I don't think it really matters too much. Like, in this grand scheme of things, it's a bit whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe on a really big store it might make a bit of a difference when you're getting like so many customers through at once. But at the same time, then you're getting so many through at once that like the few extras because of like travel time, I don't think it matters in the end. I don't know. I'll probably move this thing to be back over here by me. Because it looks weird to me that there's like product behind the register. Nah. Alright, I'm gonna go watch some TV. Because I still have, I think, a logistics person working currently during training who cares about my well-being for some reason, so I guess I'll take care of that. I could pick up another... Was it from this place? I don't think it was. A big proper pallet shelf? Yeah, no, you don't have pallet shelves here. You just have other things. Yeah, nothing I really want. Except shop areas. Oh. I don't know what these are doing, really. Like, it looks like they would maybe have a use, but, like, they, for now, don't really do anything. I guess maybe like one day, like if shoplifting is ever a thing, because like I can restrict the flow of traffic with these a little bit, kind of, sort of. I don't know. It's a strange thing to me. But they don't have the big pallet shelves, which I'd maybe be interested in. I guess I could call up and have one delivered. I don't know. Oh yeah, speaking of calling. Seaside. Call. Oh. There's a whole nother batch of training finishing up. I will let that sit for now. I'm actually going to continue watching TV for another 4 hours. Fight me. Then head back to the business and sleep. Probably move my bed into my house pretty soon too, since like I've actually got a little bit of free time now. Well, with not having to run around and manually pick up and deliver stuff and all that, I got all the time in the world. It's going to be spent setting up another business, or maybe moving this into a larger business or something. But I could actually fix up my happiness to where somebody who cares about my well-being wouldn't be super miserable anymore. 12,000 bucks that day. Not as much. But that might be because of stock issues. I don't know if the deliveries are happening. It looks like they ought to be. I'm gonna move you back to over here because it just makes me feel better. It looks better to me this way. I don't know. Might just be me. And then assignments and training and all that. We have Monday now. So if I go Bizman, Excelsior, Logistics Managers, schedule. I apparently only have the 3. What about Tio? Oh, you're not actually assigned, right? Current business, Excelsior. That's the one. And then Layla is also Excelsior, and we're getting rid of Cloten Powell because you want a peaceful work environment. So you are out of here. So Lois and Caitlin, just continue training myself. Taylorid and Teo get the uniforms. Excelsior, you are set every day as logistics managers. Purchase agents is what I wanted, actually. Balls. I don't need another logistics manager. I messed up. Who's better here? I'm not really sure what I had set up. I had like kind of high values though, so we're just gonna go like 200 flowers of each, 100 cheap jewelry, and 350 cheap and expensive gifts. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. That's that. So I need the second purchasing agent. Yeah, okay. Let's sleep and then in the morning call somebody for that then. Our customer service skill, by the way, has plummeted because we were closed for several hours that one day. Whoops. So cheap jewelry, everything else is good and fine. Okay. So contact city workforce. Hi, hello. That's logistics manager. That's sorry. Not what I'm after. Or Excelsior. No, purchasing agent. That's the one. Give me 3 as soon as possible. Excellent. Man, it's not easy being a manager. Oh, sure is busy. Soon running out of cheap gift. However, cheap gift. 130 we've got. We should have inside our warehouse 1,700 of them. So at midnight, that should be delivered, I think. I don't know. Gonna hang around and find out and see what exactly happens at midnight. A lot of stuff is like almost out. Bam. Shift end. Shelves restocked. Sans cheap gifts, which we can hold like upwards of 400, by the way. We hold a lot of cheap gifts on these. Expensive gift 200, cheap gift 200. Yeah, okay, so hold on. Bizman. Headquarters, logistics manager, acts of kindness. We're gonna do like 550 of those. Because apparently we get tons of them. Okay. And let me nap for a bit. Just to like 2354. So I can see what happens to our shelves here come midnight. I assume it just thunk. Yeah. Exactly as that. We got cheap gifts again. These will be restocked when the employees come in and start working. Okay. Yeah, good. I should be getting a call here tomorrow about our new purchasing agent so I can set up a second contract for paper bags and soda. Which, don't know if it's worthwhile, honestly. I really don't know. Because those things are so cheap anyway, like, ugh. My customer service is going up much better now that we're actually, like, open. So I should be okay to jack prices up as well, I think. Right? Should be okay to do that just to, like, eke out some more profit. It's like 25 and market price 25, so that makes sure we get a profit. 53, expensive flowers 45. Yeah, maybe. See if they still bite. Let's try to get a little more profit, which actually we're doing pretty okay for money nowadays. I haven't really looked at that much. We can get that freight truck pretty soon. Not that we need it. I don't even know if there's a reason to have anything other than any vehicle. It's not like we're doing deliveries from the warehouse throughout the day and having a sedan with like 4 trunk capacity means that the dude's got to take 30 trips every single day just to keep one business stocked on the daily. So if you got multiple businesses, he just like completely suffers and chokes down. But it just, everything always teleports, so like I'm not sure. It could just be like a in development type thing with early access where it's just not really a thing yet, but maybe one day it eventually will be. It's happened. What do we got? Stump mesh office chair. It's basically perfect. You're hired. Tristan Barker. You're not great, but you will do. You can have the default uniform. You are set for Excelsior. Purchasing agents. Schedule. Assign you every day. Now you're a purchasing agent. Now we can contact Seaside. New partnership with Tristan Barker. Fantastic. And then purchasing agents Tristan. So you've got the wrong one. Not Seaside. Jet cargo. So cheap gift $5.96 each. Cheap gift $3.93 each. Ooh, the prices are different. Soda cans 26 cents each and paper bags 13 cents each. Cheap jewelry $129.85. 82. So I think a lot of that could also be skill, right? Tristan is only 27%. Tracy is 82%. So I think that makes the difference. I'm gonna have HR just train you while you, while you do what you do. It's been set as destination. Oh God, for what? What have I done? Last 7 days, we only did 189 soda cans, so let's just say, let's say 220. And then paper bags, only 657 the last 7 days. So yeah, not that many. 1,000 is okay. Minimum order 2,500 though. And we're currently at 189. Can I just like repeat every 30 days? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end that, and I'm going to train you then. Oh, jeez. Unassigned train. It's good to know though that their skill does allow them to negotiate, unless that's just massive coincidence and this place just has awful pricing, but I'm pretty sure it makes a difference. And a pretty huge difference as well. HR, you are set to train. Okay, yeah, train Tristan as well. Yeah, okay. Excellent. And I'm assuming Northcliffe Lopez, if I were to take a look at you, you're only 61%. I'm assuming if you get like cooler training, you train better? 100% skill for any employee. Lois Anderson. Congratulations. Would you like to work? I think you would. Wait, what? Heidi King 64. Sort by primary skill. I'm so confused. Lois Anderson 100. Okay. Default uniform, you're working at Acts of Kindness. And Heidi, you're off Acts of Kindness and getting manual training. So alongside Margaret is going to be Lois. So you are the Thursday, Friday, and most of the weekends then. So come Thursday, we'll see how it goes with Lois with 100% skill. I want to pop in and take a look at that and see just how amazing they are with all of that. I got big expectations. I expect every single customer to be like, oh my god, that was amazing. They suck your toes for free with every purchase. And they just like continuously come back and buy like a million cheap gifts. That's what I'm hoping. But at the same time, well, no, it should work out that way, because if I look at satisfaction, they're apparently still okay with the pricing, even though I upped the pricing a little bit. I don't know. The customers over time, I don't think this is like... when I'm like standing there, it's like massively jacked up. Otherwise, it's pretty calm. I don't know. Satisfaction's pretty good, though. There's still a little bit more room to grow. But we're only growing like 7% more. Yeah. So customer service at 100% is only going to be 7% more satisfaction, which I don't know if that's really like... I don't know. I think I got to start really upping prices to force them to be a little more unhappy with me. Everything is just too awesome. Boy, I'm sleeping in today. 24 hours sleep. Here we go. HR manager train again. ID King train again. Caitlin is 100%. So you can work at the acts of kindness. And Margaret, you're getting manual training. And Tristan, you're getting manual training as well. Go to the business manager for the acts of kindness. Go into the schedule, and we're putting on Caitlin Perez. Who also wanted full-time? Yeah. So 2 100% employees now. Nothing. I suspect employee satisfaction is being taken into consideration as well, because their mood is a bit because they haven't been working. They're not really giving it their all, I suppose. But hey, that's alright. I'm going to ring up the bank. Econoview, I don't have any investments. We're gonna go ahead and call up the bank. Put in a nice investment, because I got that kind of money. We're gonna throw it in Asia Dynamic. We're gonna throw in $85,000. Well, maybe not that much. Let's go 65,000 for now. Cool. Can I also, by the way, can I take out a loan of like a bunch of money? Combined loan amount more than 800,000 per client. Let's just say 800 bucks. Because I'm curious. And then I go into daily payment and I set that to 0. You're okay with that? And it'll just rack up interest rate, but like I'm not making payments, so like I don't have to. So I could get just a free 800,000 bucks. The thing with this though is I would need the startup funds for it, so I don't know if I can use. I don't know if I can use a loan from one bank as collateral to get a larger loan from the second bank. To like kind of stair-step my way up to the maximum 800,000 loan and then just don't make payments at all. Then it's just, there you go, it's basically a free $1 million. Pay it off, it's fine. Let today do its thing and roll some of that money into investments and I don't know. I think we're good and set. The next step would be getting another business going, but like I think I kind of leave it here. There's another update that's like slated to be coming out kind of sort of soon-ish in some weeks, so maybe I like park it until then and see what the update's all about, and maybe we just like pick it up then, because next up, hey, somebody not paying enough for, or wanting to pay that much for cheap gift. My god, it finally happened. I'll probably put it back to just default pricing because it's still like almost 200% markup anyway. But the next business that I'd be interested in doing is maybe like a cafe area, but that's going to be just like the similar deal, just getting in tables and chairs and having an eating area and all that. But like, ultimately it's kind of sort of the same concept. I'm more interested in doing just like a big massive supermarket, so I would be like saving up for being able to get one of those huge businesses with massive foot traffic support and just really pounding out just the biggest supermarket ever and trying to sustain logistically for that. But with everything teleporting around, like, I'm not really sure if there's much struggle or challenge in doing something like that, because again, like, keeping that place stocked up, I don't think it matters what vehicle you've got for the warehouse. I don't think the delivery person's skill manager, whatever skill matters. I don't think the manager's skill matters at all. Like, it just is what it is because everything just teleports and the game doesn't really simulate any of that stuff currently. So maybe down the road one day it will, and it'll be a bit more of a struggle trying to figure out, like, you know, how many warehouses do I need? How do I keep them going? And, you know, just maintaining all of that stuff, and with consideration of how long it takes to get things done throughout the day. A lot more of a sort of strategy going on with that, you know? And I'm looking forward to seeing what this does with all that. I hope it continues forward and, like, actually fleshes that stuff out. It's still very early access. It's early access 0.1. Like, this is like fresh early access. I'm just curious on their scope of it, because it looks like they've got quite a lot going on here. The roadmap looks pretty impressive, and I'm hoping they keep forward with it. I hope they don't just kind of get lazy with it, since sales are pretty okay for them, you know? Keep going for it, I would say. But yeah, no, this has been good. I'm a big fan of this. It's like got that kind of a king of retail sort of itch that it scratches. The same sort of sense of scaling up and getting in a little bit of that automation to, you know, give yourself some more time. Effectively, it's all about time. How much can you do in this window that you've got, and then you're having to work around also businesses, their hours. I can't just call up a place and be like, "Hey, I need a delivery at 2 in the morning." Because if you're looking to be a 24/7 store, which I guess that's something that I could try to do. I've got the employee, and instead of firing the employees, I should have just gone for more opening hours. Just be a 24/7 store. And I guess with that, you would just have to have a lot of stuff stored away in the warehouse. Get a warehouse early on, store it up full of basic shelves, and just throw things into that. So when you need a delivery at 2 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon or 9 at night, it doesn't even matter. You just have to go to the warehouse and pick it up because your warehouse is always open. Even if you don't have anybody doing the delivery at midnight every day, you yourself can do it instead, and you're the delivery man. And I kind of like the idea that you could do that in this game, where you could just kind of do a self-imposed challenge where, like, no, I just want to be a delivery man. And you turn it into like a delivery man simulator game where you're just having to manage moving everything around from A to B with your truck. And just trying to get everything delivered in time before businesses run out of stock. And that could be kind of fun, and you could do that with this. You just got to have enough businesses that be needing enough stuff. But, like, totally possible. I think we've experienced like 89% of what this game's got going on for it. I don't know what the IRS building is all about. And I'm not too sure what the web agency stuff is all about. I'm assuming that it's just bigger marketing things, though. So I could hire on my own marketers and do my own website and market that way for cheaper. Because some of these bigger stores are going to be needing like probably 200 marketing points. And that's going to be a bunch of money if you go through third-party marketing. So you would do your own thing and pay your own employees. So you're only spending hundreds to getting those couple hundred points, rather than the, you know, like $100,000 it would cost daily from third party. So I think there's that in the IRS building. I'm not really too sure what's going on with that. Maybe there's income tax that comes in. I don't know. It's only day 53. I'm not I'm not too sure. There's no like calendar or anything with like dates or anything like that. Yeah, I'll be back for more of this though at some point when it updates. I'll see what the next update's got and see if it's worth like revisiting there. Maybe I throw it on a Patreon poll as a game to revisit down the road or something like that. But for now, I think I park this. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm gonna leave it on a high note where I'm still enjoying it before I like try to get a second business started up and I'm like, and I get kind of burnt out of it. I'm gonna leave it here before it gets to that point.